In my past life, both my sister's marriage and mine ended in tragedy. My sister married a stone-cold mob boss, but the pressures of his world, along with his deceptively innocent childhood sweetheart, drove her into a depression from which she never recovered. I married a mild-mannered tech mogul who couldn't handle my fiery personality. After a year of marriage, we were worlds apart, little more than strangers. Reborn the night before my wedding, the first thing I did was swap our fiancés. Back at the manor, Elena was crying on the sofa. I walked over and slapped both marriage contracts on the table. Elena, we're switching. You marry Jesse, I'll marry Rome. Her head shot up, her eyes red and wide. Zara, are you crazy? Rome is a mob boss. His life is full of danger. You don't even love him. You don't have to throw your life away for me. I can handle it. I got up and went to the window, tapping my fingers on the glass. Jesse's gentle nature will give you the peace you want. It's what's best for you. As for me, I need the Knight family's power to back my security firm. This isn't a sacrifice, it's the most logical path. She shook her head, wiping away tears, her voice choked. I don't want you to take this risk. I just smiled, picked up the pen, and signed my name on the bride's line of the contract. Trust me. Seeing the determination in my eyes, she finally relented. We swapped fiancés behind our parents' backs. By the time my mother found out, it was too late. Our plane had already landed in New York City. Though I was pale from the flight, my eyes were sharp. This time, I wouldn't let history repeat itself. A black Rolls-Royce Phantom was waiting on the tarmac. The Knight family's manor was opulent but cold. As the butler led me into the living room, a cloyingly sweet voice cut through the silence. Ugh, what's that smell? Did someone douse themselves in cheap perfume? Two people stood at the entrance. The woman was dressed in a ridiculously expensive Chanel tweed suit, looking so delicate a gust of wind could knock her over. That was Isabella. The man beside her was tall and imposing, his expression blank, radiating an almost tangible aura of danger, and that was my new husband, Rome Knight. I ignored Isabella's taunt and walked straight to Rome, slapping the marriage contract on the table. Rome Knight, I'm Zara Romano. Here's the contract. Show me to my room. I need a shower and some rest. Rome's gaze flickered between the document and my face, but he said nothing. Isabella, who had clearly never seen anyone speak to the Don like that, clutched his sleeve, her voice dripping with feigned hurt. Rome, I don't think she likes me. I cut her off with a raised eyebrow, my tone impatient. And who are you? Why should I like you? What gives an outsider the right to meddle here? Isabella froze. I turned back to Rome and tapped the table. Is it Knight family policy to let outsiders manage household affairs? Rome finally moved. He shook off Isabella's hand, a faint smirk playing on his lips as he instructed the butler, show the lady to the master bedroom. I followed the butler upstairs, Isabella's sobs echoing behind me. A smile touched my lips. If she couldn't handle a little jab like that, she was in for a rough time. The master bedroom was luxurious and spacious. After washing away my fatigue, I prepared for the engagement party 3 days later. The Knight Manor became the center of New York's underworld. I made my entrance on Rome's arm in a custom black silk gown, drawing the eyes of everyone in the room. Whispers filled with scrutiny followed us. The bride is beautiful. An arranged marriage, but they look good together. Before the murmurs could die down, Isabella appeared in the crowd, dressed in a white satin gown, her eyes red, her voice trembling with pitiful vulnerability. I'm so envious of Zara. All it took was a piece of paper for her to become the lady of the Knight house. Unlike me, I'll always just be someone Rome protects. The insinuation immediately soured the mood of the crowd. I glanced at Rome beside me, still no expression. Fine. If she wanted a show, I'd give her one. I spun around, threw my arms around Rome's neck, and in front of everyone, kissed him hard. The garden fell silent. I pulled back, arching an eyebrow at a pale-faced Isabella, my tone triumphant. You're right. I'm the one who deserves this position. At least I don't have to play the victim to get attention. Isabella's face went even whiter. Tears welled in her eyes as she turned to Rome. Rome, tomorrow is the anniversary of my father's passing. You'll come get me, won't you?